everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to wash your hair properly. So it's been a while since I've been meaning to make this video. It's only because I've been observing people around me, especially my cousin sisters, and the way they wash their hair. It's heartbreaking for me to see the way they handle their hair. Now, one of the main reasons for hair fall and hair damage is incorrect hair washing and conditioning techniques. So I thought this would be a perfect video to film. I'm going to be sharing my tips and tricks as to how I wash my hair, and I'm also going to be demonstrating how I do it. So let's just get started with today's video. Now let's start with the number of times you should wash your hair. In the past, if you watched any of my hair related videos, you must have heard me talking about not over washing your hair. But having said that, don't let yourself go either. I personally wash my hair twice a week. I feel like that's like the perfect balance for me. I do have an extremely oily scalp, so it is very important for me to maintain like a healthy and regular hair wash and conditioning routine. Even though we all are home due to the lockdown and not going out anywhere, it's still important to wash your hair regularly for the hygiene of your scalp. So make sure to strike that perfect like in between where you're not over washing it and also you're not under washing it. Now, if you don't already brush your hair before getting into the shower, please start doing this, because simply brushing your hair out and getting rid of all the knots is going to save you from so much of hair loss. Now, if you have hair that is longer than your shoulders, like long hair like me, I would recommend conditioning first, even before shampooing. I've been recommending this technique for a while, and a lot of you have actually even used it and seem to really enjoy it. Running a small amount of conditioner through your hair and lightly rinsing before shampooing is going to protect your fragile ends from drying out and also from the further damage. This will not only keep your ends healthy, it will also fill any holes in the cuticles of your hair with moisture, making it smoother and boosting shine. This is a personal tip that I swear by. Now let's talk about the shampoo that I use. The shampoo that I use is Pantene's Advanced Hair Fall Solution. This is enriched with pro vitamins. The pro vitamin in the Advanced Hair Fall Solution shampoo helps reduce hair fall. It's able to help reduce hair fall by strengthening your hair with the pro vitamin power. Now the next tip seems quite obvious, but I'm going to say it anyways. It is to make sure that you rinse your hair properly before applying shampoo. Make sure to thoroughly rinse your hair with lukewarm water. I personally use cold water because that's what is best for your hair, but I do understand that could be just a bit much for some people, so don't use hot water but stick to lukewarm for sure. Shampoo lathers better on wet hair and it just spreads more evenly. You'll also notice that you require lesser shampoo to wash your hair if your hair is wet properly beforehand. Another thing that I would recommend you guys not to do is not to use shampoo directly on your scalp. Instead, mix it with some water. This will ensure that the shampoo spreads evenly throughout your scalp. Secondly, you end up using much less shampoo. Make sure to use your fingertips to like really massage in the shampoo. Work it in, but please be gentle. Do not be aggressive with it. If you're going in for a hair wash without oiling your hair, do not like apply shampoo on the length of your hair. Just stick to your roots. Of course, if you have applied oil, then you might need to like apply shampoo on your lens, but if not, as I said, do not shampoo the ends of your hair. Now when you're massaging the shampoo in, make sure to massage the back of your head as well. That tends to be kind of like an ignored section, and if you do ignore it for a prolonged period, there might be a lot of build-up at the back of your head. So make sure to massage every single section, right from the front section, the crown section, back, next to your ears, everywhere. Take a few minutes, but like really work the shampoo in. Another thing that I would highly recommend you guys to start doing, if you don't do already, is flip your hair when you shampoo it. By doing this, not only are you going to be able to reach parts of your head that you wouldn't be able to otherwise, but also you're stimulating blood flow and hair growth. While doing this, make sure to really massage your scalp with your fingertips and give yourself a nice massage. Once you're done shampooing your hair, of course, rinse rinse it out with lukewarm to cold water. Again, when you're rinsing it out, please be extremely gentle, because when your hair is wet, it's the most fragile, so you don't want to lose your hair because of you aggressively trying to get the shampoo out. Gently squeeze out the shampoo and the water out of your hair. Now onto the conditioner. The conditioner that I use is the Pantene's Advanced Hair Fall Solution Hair Fall Control Conditioner. This too again has pro vitamins in it. When it comes to the application of a conditioner, make sure to never use it on your scalp. The conditioner will only make your roots oilier than they naturally are. It's your hair that needs the most hydration and not your scalp. Thus, conditioner should be applied from the mid until the ends of your hair. The ends of the hair are the driest and need additional moisturization. Therefore, apply more conditioner at the ends and leave it on for longer. I personally leave my conditioner on for around 5 minutes. Continue with your shower while you allow the conditioner to do its magic. I think a lot of girls have the habit of tying a bun when the conditioner is marinating in their hair. When doing this, I would recommend using a clip to tie the bun rather than using a rubber band, because what I've noticed is that a rubber band leads to a lot more hair loss as compared to a clip. Now rinse off the conditioner under cool running water. The cold water will help close the cuticles and retain the moisture. This will ensure that your hair doesn't absorb more moisture from the environment and turn frizzy, which is why using a conditioner is so important. Once we're done with shampooing and conditioning, the next step is so important, and this is where I cringe the most when I see people aggressively rubbing their hair. Do not rub your hair with a towel to dry it. Instead, gently pat to blot the hair dry. Now once I'm done blotting and patting my hair gently, I will put my hair in a hair wrap, a microfiber hair wrap. But if you don't have that, you can simply use a cotton t-shirt like how I'm doing it here and wrapping your hair in it. Now when you're tying your hair in a turban, be very gentle with it and don't leave your hair in a turban for too long. I personally never blow dry my hair. I have really long hair and I have a lot of hair, but I'll just sit under the fan and let it dry naturally. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it and of course found it helpful. Do let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I'm gonna make sure to leave the products that I used in the description box below. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. Follow me on my Instagram and follow Simba Lifestyle. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!